Today it's not a travel video. We're going to install a roof box. It would be nice if I could just grab it there, put it on the vehicle, but my garage door is too low. I can't get out anymore. Here we have the crossbars, the load bars mounted, you see on top of the vehicle. It's a couple clicks and you know you are good. So I think that should work. All right, let's get this box down here. Okay, step one. The nice part is with the box, as you can see here already, I think you can see it, it's a bit low on the ground, but you can open it from either side, but please only open it one side at a time. We are just going to lose the fasteners here. These are the same ones. I'm going to clamp it on. One more on the other side. Here you see the clamps. You open them all up, and then once you have it in, you just tighten them. When they're tight enough, it gets a couple clicks and you know you are good. So very simple. Another point I liked is you can only take the key out when it's latched in both ends, because sometimes some boxes, you close them, they look closed, but they may also inadvertently open on the highway if you don't double check or triple check, because some of them you can take the key out if it's not 100% latched in. So if this one, you cannot take this key out if this isn't latched in. Especially if it's up on the roof, it's not always that straightforward to close it as it's on the ground here. Now to the clips here, I'm just going to show you a real clip. They go into the box, through it, and then they just go around the load bars, and you just keep turning and turning, and as you can see, they slowly close, and eventually they clamp and they don't go anything or anywhere anymore. But anyhow, just wanted to show you that real quick. It's a bit easier to see them when I actually have the box on. I keep a lot of stuff or repurpose it. That was a step for an old hot top to make it easier to get in and out. I think it was a dual one. So I just built it up a bit. So I'm going to stand a little higher, lifting that box on top of the vehicle there, because I don't feel comfortable with a step ladder or anything like that. It's just a bit too bulky and too heavy. Okay, let's see how this works. As I said, I could step on here, lift it up. I think that should work. There we go. Or I can use a blanket and slide it up, but let's try that. There we go. As I said, the box is not very heavy. It's just, well, 50-60 pounds, but it's just very awkward. Let's see here. Does that work? I have it the right way. Yes, I do. Hardest part is done. use your head for some extra assistance, but that worked. That worked much easier than I thought. But anyways, now we are gonna straighten it out. We're gonna open the box. Now here you can take a step ladder if you want. Got one in there, or I also have this nifty little step here, which comes in quite handy when you're out and about and you don't have to drag a ladder around with you. You have that little step. You hook it over the door closing hook here, and then you adjust it. That's it. Here you can have it all kinds of different angles. There we go. Open the box. Gotta be careful because of course it's not mounted yet. Gonna take these clamps up here, 2 on each side, and I'll get the camera closer so you can see. Here are the openings. That's gonna slide a bit forward or backwards. All right, I have this all lined up here. Where are we here? Here you can see it slides a bit, so I can adjust a little bit to my load bars. Here we go, which is going to leave it loose. Now you can do the same thing on the other side. Again, we'll close this side, do the same thing over there, and then we're going to straighten out the box and adjust it. At this point in the video, I lost my audio connections and did not notice. So I'm going to provide you with a voiceover for the rest of it and let you know what exactly I am up to. Right now, I'm opening up the other side of the box, and the plan is to attach these clamps I showed you earlier in the video, just one in the front, one in the back at the driver's side. And when I put them on, I don't make them tight, I just kind of clamp them on so they are closing, but they're not holding firm. Then here I'm looking at the side, you see the shark fin antenna. So you got to be careful where you install the box so it doesn't interfere. I would say, in fact, you got to be mindful of that even when you buy the box, that it actually fits with your vehicle and you don't have any sort of a roof antenna that may prohibit you from installing a box or limits you what size of box you can have. I am opening the hatch of the SUV here because you got to keep in mind too how far back you mount this box, because you don't want it to interfere with your tailgate when you open your hatch in the back. Now, normally, I try to install the box as far backwards as I can without it interfering with my tailgate here. And that's where I'm at, and trying to make some more adjustments. As I said, the box right now will not fall off as it is on there, but I can still slide it around. Now you see I pull it back to the point I want to have it, because in general, I want to mount it as far back as I can. Now here again, just a quick inside look with these clamps, and all you do there with these wheels you've seen, you make it as tight as you can, and that's about all that you need to do. Of course, you want to make sure the box is in the middle of your vehicle for equal weight distribution, although sometimes you see people mounting them to the one side or the other. I suppose you can do that too, but I like to have my box center of the roof and then also as far back without interference to the tailgate. While I am loading up the box now, I just want to bring to your attention as well, be careful weight-wise, because your vehicle has a maximum roof weight it can carry under driving conditions, and of course also your roof racks, load bars, and the box itself. So keep that in mind as you pile up all your goodies up there. Now normally I try to have my weight a little bit further back, the heavier stuff, and make sure it's all secure and safe. When you close the lid, make sure nothing is jamming. And here again, what I like about the box, I can only remove the key when the box is securely and firmly closed. If you happen to like this video, why not give me a like and subscribe to the channel? Perhaps even leave me a comment, and you will see me again next week in another adventure. Thanks for watching.